Hey guys, it's Tracy from Novascotialiving, and I'm going to make some basmati rice. This is going to be a real quick video, because last night I made some curry chicken masala, and I made the rice, but I forgot to film it. So I just thought I'd do a separate video on how I make my basmati rice. This is our favorite rice for my family, but you can use any rice when it comes to that curry dish. But this is how I make basmati rice. We buy it in the big bag, I should say, and I put it in one of those great big things. I take it out of the bag and put it in there. And yeah, for a single, I'm doubling this up because there's a little bit of leftover of the curry stuff, but it's always good to have cooked rice on hand. You can throw it in soups or stir fry or anything. Rice can go with just about anything. So I'm just going to tell you what a single helping of basmati rice would be for a family. We are a big family here, so when I make rice, I always double up. So this is basmati rice. They always say they recommend to rinse it, and you can even soak it for a little bit, but I just do a quick rinse, and it's to be done with. I've made the rice without even rinsing it or cooking it, soaking it or anything like that. But it's 2 cups of rice. Wow. I'm sorry, Mr. Maze is running around here. Go play, honey. Go play. And so 2 cups of rice to 3 cups of water. So I'm just going to add the water here. So yeah, you don't have to rinse it. They always say you should rinse it, but it'll just be a little starchier if you don't rinse it. So I'm going to turn the heat on high, and let me just bring you up here. I'm going to put it on high, and we're going to bring this to a boil. And I'll show you what that looks like when it's time. Oh, I forgot to mention, folks, I just put a little dash of salt in here. It's optional. It says that on the directions. But I try to buy the big batch, and I just follow the directions. It's so simple. You don't even have to add that. And I've made basmati rice. This is just coming up. It's on high. I've put curry powder in this and made like curry chicken or curry rice. You can put any seasoning in this. Cook it with chicken broth or beef broth, anything like that. That's how you can cook rice. It will absorb whatever liquid it is that you put in this pot. But today, it's just straight up water. Okay guys, you can see that rice bubbling. This pot here is a thick bottom pot. I like those. I've made it in thin bottom pots, but you got to be real careful. So it's a thick bottom one. You wait till it's bubbling like this, not just a few bubbles. Make sure it's bubbling. And you're supposed to add a tablespoon of butter. I'm adding a little more because I doubled up the recipe. Tablespoon of butter. You shut this off, and of course I don't have myself ready. You shut the heat off, and there it is. You put the cover on it and take it off the heat. And that's it. You just wait at least 20 minutes and it'll be done. Don't lift that lid because all the steam will come out. That steam and the hot water is what's going to cook that rice. So I'll bring you back in 20 minutes. I'll actually set my timer too. 20 minutes. Alright guys, the timer just went off for 20 minutes. So I'll bring it over. This pot's still pretty hot. And we'll lift it up, and there'll be a little puff of steam, but there's a nice big pot of rice. So you just fluff it with a fork, which just means you don't try to stir it up because you don't want the rice to mash. But it's nice and fluffy. I find basmati rice kind of floral, and it's not sweet or anything. It's just a nice light rice. And it's so easy. I'm not one for instant rice. I think I tried to make it years and years ago, and I couldn't even make that work. But when I learned how to make this, it was so easy. A friend of mine, I worked for Christians for Refugees in Halifax, or volunteered, I should say. I wasn't working, but I volunteered. She showed me how to make this, and it was so easy. Anyways, I'll dish a little bit up in a bowl, and I'll show you, and I'll take an up-close picture with my phone so you can see a better picture, because I know this camera here doesn't really do justice, but you'll be able to see. Okay guys, I inserted a picture. I don't like being on camera, but whatever. This is the rice. I just scooped it out. kind of fuzzy in the viewer, so I'm just going to taste it to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. And it's perfect. Honestly, I find basmati rice is one of those, one of those rices you could just eat white rice. And it tastes really good. It does. So you could put just a little soy sauce on here and eat it. Fry it up like fried rice, and it always works. Just follow those directions. You bring the water up to boil. Have the right proportions of rice and water. A little salt, a little margarine. Put the cover on, and that's it. It's so easy. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me today. And yeah, just a quick little video. And we'll catch you on the flip-flop. Peace, love, and happiness. And like, share, and subscribe.